Go.
Hello.
And we're live.
Hello, and welcome to the live show of the Live Factory. Ratcast. Hello.
Ratcast.
What up?
My name's Bailey.
You should eat while we're doing it.
Yeah.
What would be
Everyone
loud?
just eat the rest of your chips that you have, and then
Right.
episode
We're
3.
gonna finish eating these chips, and then we're gonna start.
I don't know if that would interfere with the mic.
What?
I didn't know if that would interfere with the mic.
The
I just
mic.
thought of it.
Episode 3.
What do you want?
Are we going to introduce ourselves
Probably.
again?
No, he knows.
Yeah. To all our fans, you know who we are. That's kind of all that matters.
Brady!
Brady.
Scotty!
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty.
Should we start out with about Brady's trip down
Yeah.
here? then?
Yeah. So,
Oh.
you started off. Go ahead.
Okay.
Tell us about it.
Well, my brother Brady, you guys know him, came down.
Brady Raddick. In case you were wondering.
A.K.A. now called Scotty.
Came down
He
to
doesn't know.
Came down to St. Louis to hang out with the boys over his spring break, and we had some fun. And he got pretty wasted one night. Kept wanting them to play Scotty Doesn't Know.
That's why he's Scotty. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him.
Okay.
So yeah.
I mean, I don't know what
All right, podcast over.
That was a while. I mean, that was over 2 weeks ago. We've been slacking on the pod.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have him as our first guest.
I know.
We should have him over like
He's
the
gonna
summer.
He's gonna come down
He
again
is,
this summer.
okay.
He said.
Yeah. He's got it.
Yeah, he has to. So
Anyway.
me and Cade met the neighbor. We talked to him
Really?
for a while.
I always say hi to him in passing.
Yeah, we do. We do too. But like we talked to him like.
You guys give him the background story of the neighbors that were there before that?
We told
so they
him.
understand.
What did he say?
He was like, "No fucking."
Did you tell them that, we were probably really loud this weekend?
No.
They
were
out of
gone.
town.
They really
They
were.
were
here.
Hell
Yeah. So we were
yes.
like, I don't even know.
We didn't even tell him we had people over. He was just basically saying how he was glad that he got away this weekend. His son went to the grandparents' house, and him and his wife and the baby went to Keystone to ski.
Oh,
So they weren't even here.
so dope. What a good weekend.
Yeah.
I would have got louder then.
Yeah.
Maybe get closer to the.
I would have got louder then.
I don't know if they can hear you.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to both scoot up, I think.
Maybe rotate.
I'll do whatever I want.
Okay, well, you're not gonna be heard.
All right, Billy Badass. But yeah, no, we probably could have been. They weren't even here, so. They had
Really weird moment that just happened. Our listeners can't see, but Wags and Logan just started making out. It was
not true.
We have a cat now. Aspen.
No, it's kind of. I thought we
Really all over the place.
we kind of bonded with the neighbor over the shitty service here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was talking about he was talking about the windows and stuff. And,
Yeah.
Fucking falling.
yeah.
Dude, I need to get my blinds fixed downstairs. They don't like work. I can't turn them. In and
Oh,
out,
the
you know?
gear.
That's so good.
We gotta be grateful.
Yeah.
All right, Taylor. Big,
dude.
Billy. Be grateful.
Yeah. We learned that at church this morning.
Gratitude.
Gratitude, attitude.
Amen, brother.
Well, shout out to Bailey and Log for cleaning the house last night.
Oh yeah,
That is a good shout out.
mostly Log. Well, his idea, I just was his little helper. Like he was Santa Claus, I was the elf. I was
Here's
all
the-
the elves.
Here's a little.
I did not,
No,
in
you're
fact,
my
help
elf.
whatsoever
You're
in
my little
the
elf.
cleaning of the house.
What's up?
I said I did not help whatsoever in
Yeah.
cleaning of the house, so thank you.
Or last week.
Taylor's been grinding real hard with homework lately.
Yeah,
and studying.
microbiology.
It's been paying off. Good. Shout out for Taylor.
Yeah, I got 100.
Shout out to
I
Taylor.
got a 101
He's not
on
here
my
right now,
last
but-
test. Give me
Yeah.
some.
101. Dang.
Dang,
Yeah.
dude, I haven't got a 101
What did
since
you get?
spelling.
93.
Okay, within
You
spelling.
got what? 93.
Yeah.
Dude, nice.
Yeah.
You're going.
I was pumped.
He's going places.
You're going to med school.
Yeah.
Dude. He's going.
You definitely can probably be a secretary somewhere.
That's
Right
what
now.
we're going for. Coming to a school near
Work
you.
at Chick-fil-A. Good benefits. That's God's chicken.
God,
That's true.
chicken.
That's
You do have
God's
Sundays off.
chicken.
That's nice.
Sundays off, like it should be.
Sabbath.
What about that, Wags? That's something you're passionate about. Everybody shouldn't be working on Sundays, right?
Yeah. I don't think people
Have we
should
talked
work on
about one?
Sundays, like businesses or whatnot, or holidays, especially Christmas, Easter, the big ones.
Yeah.
But like 4th of July, I understand that.
Yeah, like the godly holidays.
Yeah. But Sundays,
4th of July isn't
I used
necessary.
to not think it was a big deal, but now I'm like flipping my thoughts and think that Sunday you need to just kind of chill, relax.
Yeah. It's a good
As much as
day.
possible. In other news,
Saw a rainbow today.
okay, that's cool.
You did?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
Why
I
didn't
have
you?
a picture of it.
Why didn't you call me?
Yeah, dude, we would have met you there.
You saw what?
A
A
rainbow.
rainbow. And there's a leprechaun with a pot of gold.
I did.
to the viewers, we're looking at a picture.
Double
of a
rainbow.
Yeah,
That's
double
good
rainbow.
luck.
We're looking at a picture of a double rainbow right now. You can tell it's a double rainbow because there's two rainbows.
You drew it. That's
there's
not.
two
You
of
just
them.
drew
That's
that.
a
though.
Yeah, I did just
That's a
draw
paint.
that.
It's a painting. Oil paint.
It was a casual drawing that I did with crayons.
What were you gonna say? Tina?
Segue. We won our academic national championship again.
Yeah,
Oh,
ooh.
yeah.
Other news.
You know
Yeah.
what?
Was
4
it-
out of the 5 guys living here were on that team.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Academic.
those guys.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell you who it is.
We're smart.
His name rhymes with K.
We're good on tests, but
What
you
is
know.
what is our average Rat Pack GPA? Does anybody know
I have
that?
no
The
idea.
Rat Pack.
I checked mine today because I felt like a.
Like what?
I have a
You go
3.
above-
I have a 3.0.
Cumulative?
Yeah.
Good.
I think
Three
mine's
out of
like
So we're above
3.6
3.0 then.
something.
I think
I have a
What do you- what's
3.8
yours?
Something, I think.
Wags is like a 3.93.
393.
Mine's like a 3.87.
I think I'm a 3.8.
Mine's like a 3.6.
So yeah,
Well, you
So-
know.
we got treated by coach with some kolaches,
We have a 365.
Logan's People's Food.
Kids really big.
All right, dude. After this semester, they'll boost us up. My semester's going good.
Yeah, Cade's a communications major now, so he should have.
Yeah,
a
he was
4.0.
pretty
Yeah,
mad.
so he doesn't
So-
do any.
I will
Sorry.
say that is the best major for him.
Yeah.
Communication?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There's one thing I can do. It's talk.
You know, he
Yeah.
said he was gonna be a nurse. You know, we all
Nurse
thought-
Oh,
practitioner.
doctor. He's gonna be a doctor.
Yeah.
Well,
Chiropractor,
nurse first, and then it was
business
doctor.
owner.
Yeah, business owner.
Yeah, I could see you being a business owner.
We're gonna.
I
we're-
definitely
no, we're
wanna
gonna
just-
start
I
the
just want-
cattle.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Lately, Log and I have been watching PBR like crazy.
Well, no, we have been. We've been watching it for a while.
Yeah, well, now Log brought this business opportunity to my hands. Go ahead.
Oh, you presented him with
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
Is it an idea, or you actually have a
I've been
business?
sporting
This-
wood
this
since
is
he
a
brought
good
this
idea.
to me.
So it's an idea.
Wow.
Well, yeah, but it's to get the business off the ground.
gonna
We
work.
can't do it now. It takes a lot of time, Taylor.
Okay.
You won't
Alright,
understand.
keep going.
Yeah. Business stuff.
Don't start throwing shots at me mid podcast.
So for the PBR, the bulls that get ridden.
PBR stands for Pabst Blue Ribbon, by the
No.
way.
When I was younger, I thought it was like Pabst Blue Ribbon bull riding, but it's professional bull riding. The bulls that they ride are
It's probably bad.
Anyway.
they're called
They drink
you're called stock a stock contractor, and you provide the bulls for the Cowboys to ride.
So the Bulls drink the Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Okay,
beer?
Bailey,
And-
you gotta just focus on the business.
Are they
idea.
at least a sponsor? They have to be a sponsor.
Yeah,
Dude, of course. You can't just have PBR.
no, I think
not-
Monster Energy is their sponsor now.
Pabst is
Okay,
a
sorry. Anyways, keep talking.
And if you have like a good bull, you can make a lot of money just
Yeah.
getting your bulls ridden by.
Mhm.
like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Like
So-
the one that wins the like. So,
So
there's a bowl.
There's a big.
Your business
So whenever
idea is
for
to breed
each
the
tournament,
bulls.
for each tournament,
I've been
whatever,
researching it. There's only 2 types of bulls that they really use, and
Hey.
it's not really about
There's a-
like genetics. It's just about like training them.
training 'em.
It's not so it would be like
For
you'd have
each
to buy
tournament they have, there's a championship bull rider and a
Mhm.
championship bull, and the championship bull gets the most money that
Oh.
goes
Yeah.
down.
And then there's also-
play some part though, right?
So,
I mean, it's got to be big.
Me and Taylor,
not as big as you think.
me and Taylor are
yeah.
going to start a business, and we're going to call it Stealing Logan and Cade's Prize Bull and using it for ourselves.
Mhm.
That thing will have its own
Yeah,
SEAL
I'm gonna
team.
chip that.
So we have a championship bull.
I think
They
that-
probably do. They
That's gonna
probably
have
have
a
like security.
That's,
like
Yeah.
gonna, that's
crazy.
gonna have a chip in it. So if
We
you
were
take to a
talking because
pet-
we were watching the.
pet, you'll get a checkup.
We-
I'm gonna be on your doorstep the next
Because
day.
we were watching today, we were watching PBR,
Yeah.
and the Bruiser the Bull
Oh, dude,
is,
Bruce Leonardo.
yeah, he's like the best one right now. And
Really?
he just came back. He was out last year, but he came back. And Cade was like, "Let's steal him." I was like, "Let's get some of his semen to, have our own."
Cattle rustlers. That's
Remember-
what. That's the original cowboys. They stole cows. That's what they did. Like that's cattle rustlers.
Huh.
That's the word cowboy started. I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure, you know.
I'm pretty sure.
That's a.
That's what Zeb
big-
told me, and he's a pretty credible source when it comes to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Really.
I'll take his word for it.
Another place we're thinking about, at least.
Well, hold on. We gotta
talking
give him the
now.
name.
Of what? Your bull?
Oh no, of our business.
Okay, give it a name then.
Is it Pabst Blue Ribbon?
I'm gonna stab you in the eye with this pen. It's
I got a pen too.
It's S-
Let's dance.
it's S and R. You want to dance?
What
Well,
does
they
that
won't be able
stand
to
for?
see it.
Stupid and PC. We're PC.
Smith and Raddick.
Oh,
Yeah.
because your last name's Smith and Cade's is Raddick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why isn't it RNS?
Why would it be
Ooh.
RNS?
Raddick and Smith. Why is it?
Because
Yeah, you're bigger.
Because I think he's more important.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I'm
Oh,
humble
that's
like that.
cute.
He did that too.
So now you guys are gonna fight about who's gonna go second, right?
What?
Speaking of
They're
bulls,
trying to create animosity in our company. I think. I'm not gonna lie.
hey, no animosity here. When with guilty is charged with stealing their cow.
They can come
Sorry.
try.
We're gonna chip it. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll kill them.
If they take it to get a
We'll
pet
kill
checkup,
'em.
we'll be
We'll
there.
shoot them.
Actually, you know what? How about I be the rider? I'll ride the bull.
Dude, you would not last on a bull.
Oh, I would. Your bull, totally.
But the real thing, the real kicker is we're not raising real bulls. We're
Dude,
raising
there's
mechanical
bugs
bulls.
coming.
There's
Oh!
a lot of bugs coming in.
So
There's a hole in the
So the
Why is there a hole in the
mechanical,
screen?
the mechanical Pabst Blue Ribbon bulls.
Yeah,
No, you guys are.
and there's a
raising
hole
them.
in that one up there. So
Maybe, yeah, we should
Oh.
I
do
already
that.
shut one.
I'll go
One
shut-
thing,
I'll go shut that one.
That's my limit.
one thing that's interesting. So, like,
is it about bulls?
it is about bulls.
Okay.
So,
Pabst Blue
one
Ribbon.
thing that Father Noah Waldman, who runs our Catholic Newman Center on campus, was talking about, like, the end of the world, like the start of the end of the world will kind of start when a Jewish temple in Jerusalem gets built.
No.
Sure.
And
Yeah, he told me this.
there's like certain
You're saying it's
protocol.
starting with the PBR?
No.
Oh.
There's a certain protocol that comes along with that, with like sacrifices and stuff, and like they have like 500 red something or other bulls,
Yeah.
and like that need to be sacrificed and consecrated or whatever once the Jewish temple's made,
Yeah.
and they have like all those bulls ready to go at all times.
Sounds like you know a lot about this. Sounds like
We
you're
should
gonna
go
bring this. Are you
run with the
gonna
bulls
involved?
in Spain.
I'm
Are
strongly
they,
Catholic.
are they building
wild.
a temple right now?
No. Well,
They're
like,
petitioning
if
for it.
the
aren't they?
Jews, if the they want it really bad because like Jewish religion is all about sacrificing, and they can't really do that without like the temple in Jerusalem as much. But
Is that temple being built?
that's the thing.
No.
No.
They want it built.
That's
When was
there's you know how there's like so much war in the Middle East and everything. The
Mhm.
Jews and the Christians and the Muslims are all fighting. If the Jews ended up winning, then
All
they
for
would make
Israel,
a temple. Yeah, all for Israel. Then they would make a temple, and then the events of the end of the world would
Why does
start.
Why does he think that when the temple?
Because it says it in the
Because
Bible.
the temple will have to be destroyed a third time before the end of the
It's
world.
in
Doesn't
Bible.
it start with like someone
It has
like,
a
You'll get- you'll
burning
get
in the
it.
streets alive?
You'll probably get to it.
Yeah,
What, is
kinda.
it
It's
in the
like-
book he's reading?
No, they left a lot out of
Oh, yeah,
Revelations
Are
in
you
that
reading
book.
that still?
Yeah, I'm at page 88.
There's this book called The Story, and it puts what?
Like 500.
How is
Yeah,
that?
it's long. It's
Good.
good.
You got next, right?
But
I
they
got
left a
next.
lot out of Revelations, and I think it's just because Revelations is hard to read, and also because in Protestant Bibles, I'm pretty sure that sometimes they leave out Revelations because it has things in it like saying that you can't, like you shouldn't take anything out of the Bible, like out of the holy book that will be made or whatever.
Yeah.
And they took stuff out of it.
Oh.
So like Martin Luther took stuff out of it when that happened. So like they leave some stuff out of it.
Martin Luther did what?
When Martin Luther created Lutheranism, Martin Luther King Jr. was named after Martin Luther, you know.
Yeah.
Martin Luther
Oh yeah,
took
yeah.
the deuterocanonical books out of
Yes.
the Bible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I digress. Bulls? What
Huh?
about bulls?
So, when was the last time that we did pod?
I don't know, but I don't
It'll-
think they can hear you.
When was the last time that we put out a podcast?
Podcast would have been
month
they
ago.
aware
September 08.
September 08.
Do they know that
Who's
we
Rastas?
are now in the off season? Have we discussed that?
No, they do not.
We're in the off season.
Yeah.
There's never.
I have
enough.
But we are
I
in
have
Lent, so it's kind of like we're not totally like do what you want with the food stuff. Wags just gave up.
Should we
on
go-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we go through Lent? I'll talk about
Yeah,
how
yeah.
Yeah,
everybody's doing.
talk about Lent. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
I guess
Yeah.
wrestling
Sit this
season's
one
over,
out.
but yeah, Lent season started.
Kate,
I have
you
a
can
beard.
sit this one out.
Go ahead, Wags.
All right,
Start
Cade,
off,
lead
dog.
us off.
Now I'll go last.
We'll let it know with Cade. Start with Wags.
I decided to give up ice cream and peanut butter. Peanut butter is really not too hard. I thought it was gonna be way harder than what it is, but ice cream is hard. I keep compensating with like extra cookies. Like I'm not a huge like cookie guy, brownie guy. Like I like them, but my go-to is always ice cream. But now I'm like,
So it's
Grab
probably
it, grab
probably a good thing we haven't had the pod then, because you wouldn't have been able to do your ice cream
Mhm.
reviews.
I know. So I've been grabbing so many like junk sweet snacks that I don't really like. But
you just need to crave that sweet
You just
I'm
tooth.
just
need it.
eating them.
There's really nothing like.
But you
ice cream
haven't
other than ice cream.
you haven't broke
Yeah.
on it, right? You've been
I
good.
have not broke. I have a sorbet and a bite of frozen yogurt, but it was like a fruit flavored. It wasn't even.
Didn't
ice
count.
cream.
Didn't
It was.
count.
It was.
Yeah, you
trashy.
can't. You know, if it
Didn't
was
count.
like cheesecake frozen yogurt, I would have
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
said
because that like
heresy. But
there's some yogurts that taste like ice cream, but
This one sucked.
It was like a fruity.
Oh, I like the blackberry one.
blackberry was
The
good.
blackberries
I
are.
like the
did you have that
consistency
one?
of it.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, that's
Oh,
the
it's just
yogurt.
like
The
smooth.
sorbet is more like the
Yeah.
ice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does
Ice
not
flavored.
I didn't like it.
All right.
Sweetie just
Sweet and sweet.
Pashoda said he like loves sherbet.
Yeah,
like,
that's
so
weird.
much.
He talks about it all the time.
He eats like a
Yeah.
whole gallon.
I
all
know.
the time.
Like I don't.
Like
I'm-
quite
I
often,
mean,
I think.
Yeah, I think he's been doing it like.
I do like
He
sherbet.
still only weighs
sherbet's
128
good, but like I haven't ever met anybody who's like
No.
so loves sherbet
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, he was actually
What's
sending me
that?
snaps during season.
It's just like fruity ice
Post
cream.
cream.
It's more like ice.
Like an
than
ice.
fruit-
Like
cream.
sorbet.
Sherbet's
it's
Yeah,
like
right.
sorbet.
specific. Yeah,
Yeah, it's gross.
that's good. It's good, dude.
All right. I gave up. It's a joke. I gave up cussing, and getting better at it. It was rocky, very, very rocky at first. I
Yep.
still slip up. Practicing, I'm doing my best. And if I'm around any of the boys when I cuss, Logan gets to punch me.
Yep.
So I've
And
been
Logan,
getting,
I
ain't no
punch,
slouch.
I punch him.
He can punch. Guy can punch.
I
getting
punch
better.
him.
Getting better though.
You are doing
Use
very
your
good.
alternative. You want to give us a couple alternative
Yeah.
cuss words that you use, like
Alternative
in case of saying the F, instead of the F word. What do
I
you
found
say?
myself saying
Frankenstein's
no.
Shut the front door.
I found myself saying fudge
Okay,
every once in a while. I've been
you're
using,
towing the line on that one.
I've been using gosh dang it and oh my gosh a lot more.
That's good.
I like gosh
Just, yeah.
darn it better than dang it.
Yeah.
Some would say
It's not as
saying
vulgar.
the Lord's name in vain is a cuss word. So
Yeah.
good on
that's
you
true.
on that one.
That's true.
And sometimes every once in a while I'll say what the and then I'll catch myself. But we're getting better.
With the French toast.
What about like shit? What do you trade out?
Shiitake.
Do you
I
trade
would
out?
say
No?
Shooty bangs bangs?
I don't. I mostly had a problem with the F word. So
Is that it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Me?
Did you give me up, Bailey?
I didn't give anything
Oh.
up. So. I guess the biggest one. Well, the one that's like ongoing is I can't drink any liquids other than water and beer. And to say, I mean, I just turned 21, so it's like to give myself a little break, you know. That would have been tough to turn 21 and just not. But anyways,
Yeah, it's been tough to give up alcohol.
yeah.
Gotta reflect on that.
But and then ranch too. Can't have ranch. But the other thing that I'm doing is on Mondays, I will not eat until dinner. So tomorrow, the fast starts in the morning and ends at like
Is
5
that one
p.m.
gone?
So
I cleaned it, yeah.
I guess I haven't asked you this about your fast, but on your fast, can you only drink water? Like hypothetically, if you wanted to, obviously you would because you're teaching and stuff. But could you have a beer if, like, say we had a Monday off?
Yeah.
Could you have a beer until dinner?
Yeah, I could, but I typically, don't drink beer in the mornings
No,
or during the day.
Maybe an orange beer. I
Can't
was
drink all day.
thinking.
Yeah, drink all day.
True.
But that one, I mean, it's really not that bad. Towards the end of the day, I'll get a little cranky, but she's good.
Like
Only 2
cutting
more
weight
weeks.
or-
She
yeah.
do.
Only 2 more weeks.
All right, Log.
Logan.
Take it away.
Well, I have a specific chair in the house that I sit in.
The chair. Captain's
My
chair.
recliner.
Got it.
So I gave it up for Lent, and I haven't sat in it at all. The beginning, I found myself coming home, and then just like I was like hovering over it, and I'd go to like,
No!
and then I'd jump up and sit. But it's been nice sitting in different spots.
Really?
Yeah,
It's nice for us.
I think like in a relationship, time away from each other really helps.
Yeah.
it.
Absence
think-
makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the
I hope
first
that
time
doesn't happen to me with cussing. But
so I think the first time I sit in my chair, I think I'm gonna like
Yeah.
go fully erect.
Wow.
You know. But
All
I'm
right.
gonna- hopefully that's no one else's
That's the
home.
demographics we're trying to reach for this.
Everyone and everyone.
but no, it's been
Hey,
good.
Mom.
It's been good. It's seeing the TV from different views of the
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah, the different angles.
Yeah.
The worst
Gabe.
spot to sit. It's really comfortable, but the worst spot to sit is definitely the futon.
Futon's very comfy to lay.
It's comfy to
for
lay,
laying.
but it's hard to watch TV on the futon.
Taking
Yeah.
a nap on the futon is good.
It's a
though.
good
Oh, for
futon.
sure.
You guys
But
both,
I've been-
you guys both had a little power nap this morning.
I've been taking
mean,
some.
That was at
This
around
afternoon.
3. Yeah,
This
I
afternoon,
passed
I mean.
out.
I've been taking some really good naps on the captain's chair lately.
Yeah,
Really?
Honestly,
Yeah.
they do.
I didn't even realize I felt
You're
that really
inclined,
good.
but you're not when you're fully laid
Yeah.
out. And like, plus you just got like a nice spread of.
And then you can
hands
get, and then
out
you can get one of those awesome naps where you just tilt your hat over. your
Yeah,
eyes.
it's
Yeah.
perfect.
The best.
Yeah, yeah.
So good.
It's like
good.
shady and dark
Mhm.
enough, but still a little.
It's in a good
yeah.
spot. I
Yeah.
thought there was a
Yeah.
bug crawling on me.
The best are when it's like, it's
Plus,
like
it's been raining lately, and like the breeze comes
Uh-huh.
in.
Yes.
the best
just-
to do.
It's really
It's like-
you get the 2 doors and the window converge.
And you're in the
spot.
perfect spot right there
Yeah.
because it just goes right through the window,
Yeah.
and you're just.
Some of the best
out.
naps I've ever had have been on. We have the carpeted front like deck
Yeah.
box
Oh,
thing,
dude, yes.
and you do the hat tilt thing when it's just like a little breezy, so it's a little chill in the air, but there's like sun, so there's parts of your
You
body
lay on
that
the
are
carpet
really
or do you
warm.
take a chair?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
on
go,
the carpet.
I go carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, oh man,
I bring the
those are-
pillow
yeah.
out.
Sometimes
Often
then,
you
then you'll
do
flip
that.
over and
I've
you
only done it
sleep
like
right on your
once.
face,
Dude, I've
and
done
you
it
have a bunch of
4
lines
times.
on there.
Mostly whenever me and Bailey were home, we'd do it.
Oh.
Kate, are you gonna go or are we just gonna skip you?
Oh well, I gave up giving things up.
What did you give up? No, go through it.
Xbox.
Well, I gave up Xbox,
Oh,
and I just couldn't hold myself to it.
okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, because you get home and you're the only one home, and you just, you
And the
want.
Xbox really calling your name and
Yeah, dude, exactly. It's like, it's literally just gnawing at you,
That's
and you
yeah.
can't.
and then that little light starts to blink, and you're just like, oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you
And-
turn the TV
yeah.
on. Once you turn the TV
Xbox
on,
starts
it
giving
ain't.
you a
It ain't.
massage.
It ain't.
Yeah.
Once the
it ain't-
Xbox starts humming and
And once she's humming,
massaging you, then it's
Yeah.
game
Yeah.
over.
It's on from there.
Yeah.
Then
So-
you're just playing the game.
Then you're just
then it's
pressing
just
buttons.
reckless
You're just-
abandon.
You're
walking on the
moving,
line with
moving
Satan,
thumbs, pressing buttons. So-
Anywho, yeah, back to.
Oh yeah, Kate gave up Lent for Lent.
I did. I was like, you know what? I give up giving things up.
when you guys were kids, did you like tell your parents like, I'm gonna give up school
Yeah.
for Lent?
Yeah.
and stuff
Or
like
I
that?
always said give up giving things up too.
Yeah.
I
Give
mean,
up caring. I said one time that I'd give up breathing, but that didn't last very
Or
long.
it was like, what if you gave up food?
Yeah. Well, okay, story time. Monks gave up like basically eating at all. There was like this.
They only ate at night, right? Or in the
Yeah.
dark
Well,
times?
there was this like sect.
What?
What is it? Sect of monks? Is that
I think it's
that's the-
sect. A sect is a
sect
group.
of monks? Yeah.
I think it's called a sack.
A sack of monks.
A gaggle. I think they're
a gaggle of monks.
Gaggle
there
of
was
monks.
this-
Oh, there's a bug on my
There's
toe.
this gaggle of monks in the over
I think
across
it's
the
plural.
pond.
It's monkeys.
A gaggle of monkeys. A gaggle of Catholic monkeys. But monks.
I
bunch
thought
of
monks
monks.
were Buddhist.
Well, monks isn't. Yeah, like the connotations
Sorry.
there, but there's
Sorry,
like
it's just
Catholic monks.
Whenever
But-
I think of monks, I think of
I
Buddhist.
think of the Shaolin monks who've been sending videos back and forth.
Yeah, Shaolin monks.
You need to before you reach out on your story, Bailey. Let Logan think this.
We've just been sending videos back and forth to these Shaolin monk
Yeah.
children. They're like 4, and they can. It's crazy. They're doing
They've
some crazy.
been
Like
in
fighting.
They like they're
Stuff?
Fighting?
Okay, imagine
Yeah.
your heels
Imagine
coming over and touching your pecs,
So
and then
imagine-
they hold themselves
imagine
like that for hours.
imagine a pull-up bar, and the crease behind your knee is hanging on the pull-up bar.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
and
imagine,
then imagine your top of your
Achilles.
head touching the pull-up bar as well. So like you're
Yeah,
in a
your
circle around the.
backwards, and your
That's-
Achilles
And they're-
tendons and your heels are
They're
touching
hanging
your pecs,
and they're
you hold
hanging
on to
there,
your
going
legs.
like, and they're saying
Probably-
this weird.
and their
Yeah,
breathing
geez.
What do you
techniques.
guys think?
But they're like literally like the Karate Kid
Yeah.
when they're hopping around on the logs on end.
yeah.
They're doing that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll show you the video.
Yeah, you
It's
should
cool.
definitely show
Yeah.
me
They're pretty impressive.
those.
Dang,
There's
trees,
a
dang,
duck
spiders.
in the house. Those barking spiders.
Are you serious?
Wags got gum on his leg.
Oh jeez.
Still got Steve
Hey,
feet.
don't push on the table.
I'm not.
Alright.
fucking fake.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's back up.
Well,
What you were saying about the monks, right?
Oh, group of
Well,
a
before you
gaggle of
start, hold
Catholic
on.
monkeys.
Before you start, Logan, tell him
What?
about the kid monks.
I told him.
I think we just had deja vu.
Dude, have you ever
guys?
heard that deja vu?
We talked about this in the other
last
podcast.
time. Yeah, it's just
remember?
dreams you forget.
What do you guys think? What do you
It's
guys
not,
think deja vu
though.
is?
It's just
What?
It's dreams
What do
you
you think
forget.
deja vu is?
I
Deja
think-
vu is a real thing, but it's not what everybody says it
It's
is.
just a
Oh.
feeling.
What
It's
do
not
you-
like
It's just
what
a
I-
feeling.
it's not like
Do
you.
you
been-
think though, like you've
Yeah.
maybe like done the same exact thing
Yeah.
before?
Yeah, it's
I
deja,
feel like-
deja vu is because you've done something similar in a
I've-
siliar place. But
No.
it's not the
deja
same.
vu is the
It's-
French
you have a
term
dream.
describing
No, it's
the
not.
feeling that
Forget
one
the
has
dream.
lived
Fuck
before.
One day, I'm not kidding. One day, you remember that dream. There's
Nah.
times I remember
Dude,
I was in
that's not
freshman
it.
year.
That's not it.
I have not told you guys this yet.
It's just
I
dreams
had
you've
an
forgotten.
like an Inception dream the other night.
What?
I swear,
How do you do
I
that?
like-
What is that?
dude.
Are we
It was
going
so
back
weird.
on the dream topic now?
I forgot. I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, it's
So,
just
like-
the feeling of that you've lived through it before.
Yeah.
That's all
The
it is.
Nah.
feeling that you have lived through the present situation before.
Also, Bailey sleep talks. And
Okay, back to
Yeah.
your dream, Bailey.
I was
You should
in.
tell 'em.
Yeah,
I was in this like dream, right? And it was like I can't even remember what I was doing. It was something with like just a normal go about your everyday thing. And like maybe I was walking around campus or something. But then from that dream, I woke up and I was at my house. And you guys, like my house in Topeka, you guys were like knocking on my door and stuff. And my dad was there too for some reason. And I was like, oh, like I'll be out in a minute. Blah,
Your
blah.
dad was at your house in Topeka for some reason?
Well, like you guys, for some reason the dream was happening there. And
Now
you
you're
guys
just
were
chewing
there.
on words.
But, and then, like, so I was woken up and I was like, oh, I'll come in a minute. And then I woke up,
Huh?
like, for real.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Like, I just had an Inception dream. That was so weird.
That's
Weirdest thing
Yeah,
ever.
those are weird.
Talking about you.
Dude, last night, I went to bed with shorts on and I woke up naked.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's always a good night.
I woke
Yeah.
up on the roof naked.
Sorry about that. I forgot to tell you.
You left it unlocked again, didn't you?
You kept that key, didn't you?
Alright.
Tell it.
Oh, wait, time out. So, the other day-
Dude, oh man.
Sometimes, like, at night, well, so Bailey's bedroom,
You have to walk through Bailey's bedroom to get to the bathroom.
yeah.
You get to-
Yeah,
Yeah.
so anyway, it was
Oh.
like
Yeah.
2 in the morning, and most of the time I honestly can't hear Bailey, like, yelling at something out there, and I just, like, don't think anything of it because I know
I think
he
they
always is talking to
I
something.
think the raccoon fights outside. It's actually
Dude,
Bailey.
that was
It's actually
cool
Bailey.
last
It's
night.
actually Bailey yelling in his sleep.
Dude, those
Yeah.
raccoon fights.
Raccoon
Anyway,
fights are
wow.
cool.
Back to my story.
Those
we
scare
should
me.
start a raccoon fighting ring.
You
Yes.
could. I have my predator call.
I got dibs on the
Okay.
cat.
We could
though.
somehow, like,
Can I
put
use
Amber?
razor blades
Amber.
attachments to their arms.
I want Amber.
Robot
Yeah,
enhancements.
Yeah.
razor blades.
Robot enhancements.
Dude, that's what they do
Good
for
you.
Like
cockfighting.
chicken fighting. Yeah, cockfighting.
Cock
Okay.
magic
Cock-
fighting.
That should be. We could
God.
televise that. Put it on like ESPN.
All right, now tell your story. This is
Okay,
good.
so it's like 2 in the morning. I'm going to take a peek, so I have to pee. And I open the door, and it's dark. And I hear, like, Bailey talking, but it's more like a mumble. And, like, I kind of was like, oh, all right, he's just, like, just talking.
Yeah.
Well, then, like, I kind of, like, your vision, you see it starts adapting to the darkness,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I saw Bailey sitting on the edge of his bed, just looking at the wall of where I sleep.
Did I have my eyes open?
No, I was scared, dude. I was like, I ain't looking. Well, then he started talking again, and I like bolted to the bathroom and like ran. And I did it. I took a pee, and I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to wake him up or not. Well, then like I went back, and he wasn't on his he wasn't there, but like I couldn't see him on his bed. So I honestly thought he was in my room. So I got.
You couldn't see him sitting. He
No,
was-
dude, I'm lost.
He was that lost.
He was somewhere, dude. He wasn't. I couldn't see his on his bed, but he was not where I last saw him like 10 seconds before that. So I went into my room, didn't see him. I locked the door, and I called my mom.
He moved
Jeez.
upstairs. He was just looking out at
Dude.
me in Taylor's room.
Yeah.
Scared.
If I would have had to take a pee in the middle of the night and Bailey was standing there, I would have been so screwed.
You wouldn't have to go to
I would
pee
have
anymore.
ran through Logan's door head first or something.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, but that's totally that. There's no way. Whenever I go up to Taylor's room and Logan's room to watch them sleep at night, I'm fully awake.
I thought that was you the other day. Normally it's just the ghost that followed me from home, but
Oh,
Dude.
Oh man, did we talk about that?
I thought we'd tell them.
We talked about it on the
Thing.
Yeah.
documentary.
Pop print.
I think we can get into that another night, but I mean,
That's just
moral of the story is my
Ghosts.
house is haunted, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Ghosts, another Catholic thing. Ghosts are just souls in purgatory. So if you find a ghost, pray for that ghost.
Yeah.
Especially if you hear its name.
Pocatello is known for ghosts.
Yeah,
and,
Pocatello's
stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Pocatello's got some messed up stuff going on.
Oh
man.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, you got that Netflix series out about you guys.
Yeah, Ted
Yeah.
Bundy and
My dad.
abducting
Ted
Ted
Bundy
Bundy.
was in Pocatello.
No. He just
Dude.
came through.
Yes.
Wow.
Ted
He
Bundy came through
abducted
Nebraska.
somebody? Well, yeah, but
I mean,
I thought you meant he was like from Pocatello.
Well, the
No,
thing
there's
is,
a-
I asked my dad. I was like, "Hey, did your parents ever sit down and say, hey, like, there's a weird dude coming around, like, because abducted in plain sight, you know?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Is that on Netflix? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm like, did you ever get sat down and been like, hey, like, you know, there's weird people abducting kids. You need to kind of watch yourself. Well, my dad's like, I don't know. My parents really didn't say much about it, but my 3rd grade or 5th grade teacher was like really crazy about talking to strangers and not to, and just like to be your thing, like just don't like be safe, you know. Well, it comes to find out that like her daughter was abducted by Ted Bundy and killed.
No way.
Yeah,
that
dude.
would get
So if
you.
this goes viral, I'm sorry.
There's a new
There's a
new movie coming out with Zac Efron starring as
Yeah.
Ted Bundy. Because
There's
Ted Bundy
what?
was a good-looking
Yeah.
guy.
There's a kid.
That's how he got all
I
his
didn't know
women.
Is
Bundy
this
was
like
good.
beach volleyball or snowball?
There's a kid in
Beach.
DeSoto
Looks like
when I was
snow.
young
But it is.
that got
Is
kidnapped.
it snow? Dude, that's
He got
snow.
kid-
That's
he got-
snow, dude.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Snow volleyball.
I didn't know they had that.
I didn't know either.
It's probably just beach volleyball in a snowy beach.
Yeah. Well, but beach volleyball is just 2 people.
All right, Wags.
Well, there's
There's
probably
three.
That's good.
This
No,
must-
I
No,
wanna
go back
hear
to
this.
the
I
DeSoto
want
thing,
to hear. I want to hear the
There's
story.
a kid who was abducted, and no one found him for like 7 years, and then another kid got abducted, and they like saw the plates of the guy, traced it back, found the guy, and then found the other kid, and the kid was like brainwashed into thinking like it was his dad the whole time.
Oh, that's that's a
No
thing.
way.
Yeah.
that's scary. There's 2 girls missing in Idaho right now from my hometown. They think it's like sex trafficking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's kinda
The
scary.
biggest sex trafficking thing, event in the world is the Super Bowl. I heard that on a podcast
Yeah,
the
that-
other day.
And in Omaha, the College World Series.
Really?
Yeah, it's big.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like people just
What they just like the sex traffickers because there's a bunch of pretty ladies around. They just come there and look for them and steal them. Same with Super Bowl. I'm saying probably same with a lot of big events.
Oh,
dude,
sure.
that's sick. Dude.
There was a
People need to be
Walmart.
shot for
Was
that
there?
shit.
Was it the
In
Walmart
Omaha.
around
It's
here? or
in
Omaha?
Dodge on Dodge Street.
Yeah, the one right by
Yeah,
the other
okay.
place in Omaha.
That's just awful, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah. I would never have known that unless I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't really worry about Brady anymore in that sense. I think he's
Yeah,
old
because you
enough.
just annoy the sex traffickers
Yeah.
and they'd kick him out.
Well, I don't think anybody's gonna kidnap Brady.
Those
are Well-
I mean, he's a little
I'm
old
sorry.
now, but I mean, I guess.
No, they sex traffic our age.
It's mostly
Man.
women though is the thing.
True.
Yeah,
It's
and then there's those
Mostly
the
women, but-
weirdos that like dudes,
I mean,
like they like to buy the dudes.
okay, but I don't think anybody's gonna kidnap you successfully.
Why not saying?
Yeah,
you can try.
I mean,
that guy's gonna get killed.
like they
I'd go
most of the
voluntarily.
time they. All right. Well, most of the time they drug you, and
Okay.
you got no idea,
So no.
Yeah.
and then you wake up and
And you're in a cage.
bad deal.
I mean,
Shouldn't
they
be
have
taken.
Well,
they
that's
have
no
like their ways. Like they.
Yeah,
You know.
like that. I mean, as bad as it sounds, like that's their job.
Oh yeah.
So like, terrible deal.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, well, let's take it up a notch
Yeah,
and not
jeez.
go to the downer. But
Yeah, I was gonna ask something else about a different subject, but it's not an upper, so I'll skip that.
Bailey, do you want to Reuben review the burger we had
oh, the
yesterday?
biker.
Okay.
Let's just talk about
Yeah,
that this
we can just talk about the
Oh,
weekend.
yeah, okay.
we can lead into that.
Yeah. So Saturday, Friday.
We want to start on Friday. What
Yeah,
did
might
you
as
do
well.
Friday? Fish fry.
Friday,
Yeah,
me
my
and
fish
BK
fry.
went. Brady went for the fish fry again. It's pretty good. They had homemade desserts and everything. It's good fish
And
fry.
then we
Supporting the local veterans.
we
It's
had the
land.
boys
Hoorah.
over.
Yep, had a bunch of the wrestling
Oh.
team over
Never mind.
on Friday.
Never mind.
Yeah, we just had a bunch of the guys over.
Yeah.
Had a good little
gathering.
good
Little
time.
shebang. So Saturday though, you want to tell me about Defiance?
Yeah, Logan, you
Uh,
started because you had the background.
So last year, my parents were down here for the banquet, and my mom enjoys wine, so we went to look at some wineries last year, and then we went to lunch at this place called Defiance Roadhouse in Defiance, Missouri. And it's like some biker bar. A bunch of cool bikes there, badass guys with beards and stuff listening to ZZ Top. But no, they have this burger called the Roadhouse Burger, and it's a cheeseburger with a Reuben sandwich on top of the burger, without the rye bread. So it's got the corned beef, the sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, and the Swiss cheese or provolone. Swiss cheese on top of the burger. Was the bun normal?
Bun was normal, yeah.
Bun with normal bun and the Thousand Island dressing. So that was good.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it, and Bailey's a Reuben guy, so I
Yeah.
told him about it last year, and we finally went out there now and tried it.
It's cool.
And
There's a lot of
Yeah, it was a
Taylor,
cool place.
going
Taylor
on.
Cade came out too.
I was telling Alyssa.
We all
and,
got it, but you tried it, didn't you?
I didn't have a bite.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't want to ask anybody because it just seemed too good. So I just
It was
stuck
good.
with the
Shit.
chicken.
I was telling
chicken strips
Alyssa.
were definitely like a 9 out
Yeah,
of
the
10.
chicken strips
I
were
honestly-
awesome,
chicken
too. That was
strips were
good fried
Those
chicken.
dry
Cool.
rubs, they have good food like this all around.
those wings looked awesome.
I probably will take
Those-
my parents there.
The dry
if they ever
rub.
come down.
Yeah, I'll probably
But
go back
I
there
was
with
telling
you.
Alyssa, and like we should all go to the vineyards there and like wine tasting tour or whatever they
Yeah,
do.
they-
Do you think they do that? That'd be cool.
Yeah, no, they do that. It's like you pay a certain amount and you get to try
like
3
samples.
different wines.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
But
Burger though.
So
Burger.
you review the
So-
Reuben burger.
okay,
Give us a
so I
review.
really would have liked if they used some sort of rye bun.
I think that
would set it over the edge. Now the other thing about it was, it was a good burger. Like the actual burger itself was a good burger. Like just go in
The
there,
beef.
getting a cheeseburger, the beef, good. Now the only kicker was that there wasn't enough Reuben on it. If I'm gonna have a Reuben burger, I feel like I should have like it's half and half Reuben and burger. But this was more like
It was a hefty burger.
it was a hefty
It was
burger,
more burger.
and
for
the
sure.
burger almost overpowered it a little bit.
Was
Okay.
it like 60-40, 70-30?
70-30.
I think, yeah, it was probably about 70-30
Yeah.
burger.
65-35.
Yeah, something
Only
like that.
complaint I had with mine is I could barely taste the Thousand Island on mine.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Oh,
very
I
much
had an
sauce.
assload of Thousand
I
Island.
could-
Didn't you too?
Yeah,
Did you
I
like the
didn't
1,000
get
Island
much.
on it? Or
Yeah,
did
you have
want
to
a
have
little
it.
less?
I wanted more
Same
Thousand
amount.
Island.
Mine
for
was
sure.
good.
Perfect amount.
Yeah,
It
so
was a very
basically,
good burger for sure. I
just
wanted more
it was
Thousand Island.
it was really good. The whole thing worked and it was good. Just
Concept
more Reuben,
there, yeah.
more Reuben could really set it over the edge.
Mhm.
Yeah. With the rye bun.
Yeah,
Or just serve it on the rye bread.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
totally go for rye bread.
We
For
can
sure.
make it here.
Yeah, we
We
should.
could. Okay, that's the other thing.
Ooh, wait, no.
Garlic
We made
sandos.
Italian
Yeah,
meatball.
you guys, garlic
Oh,
sandos.
yeah.
And
And I
then
made
we need to
another
make the
damn
beer pub
sandwich.
cheese, and
I
then
made
we need to
another
make
damn sandwich.
a Reuben
Good
burger.
one today too.
Yeah, what'd you have on that?
So I took the sourdough bread, Nutella sourdough bread, then I smashed some avocado on it, and then I put some ham and turkey.
Oh god.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
duh.
Then I made my own mixture of sauces.
Okay.
It was like a mayo ranch
Is it like what we
Tabasco.
had at your house?
No,
Oh.
better. So I made.
That was pretty good.
So I took mayo, ranch, and Tabasco sauce, mixed it in a cup.
Okay, yeah.
I put that on top of the meat.
Okay.
Then I put some spinach, and then sharp cheddar, and then put the rye. Finished it off, and then put on the outside of the rye, or outside of the sourdough mayo
Okay.
to crisp it, and then I paninied it, and it was
The
solid.
panini is a powerful thing.
Yeah. Did you write down the last sandwich I made too?
No, I
Are
didn't.
you writing those
I
sandwiches
was
down?
that was
actually
Brady's
going to
favorite
look for the
sandwich.
website, so at the end I'll say that.
Oh, okay.
But
What else?
Should we talk about our meatball?
Yeah.
yeah,
That
meatball
was-
sando.
I kind of
And then
fell
we
into.
can pitch sando.
I kind of fell into that one with
Oh,
you.
we should
So
pitch it, yeah.
we made it together, but it
Yeah,
was your
so
idea.
I was really wanting a meatball sub, and of course, when we went to what's the bread company?
Rotella's.
Rotella.
And Omaha,
Rotella's in
Nebraska.
Omaha. Big shout out.
I got
Yeah.
3 packages.
If you want to
of-
sponsor us, if anybody knows Rotella's, they
Please.
work
Yes,
with
dude. Please get us
Sponsor.
a sponsor.
We got a couple Omaha boys in the group, so
Rotella's. Please send us some dough, literally
Please.
dough, not money, but dough.
like actually your
Dough.
bread dough.
Yeah.
Pizza dough.
I was craving a meatball since the Lombardi duels.
Dude,
They've
yeah.
all been gone.
That's another story.
Anyway, so I made these
Yeah.
meatballs.
We have about 5 minutes.
And-
left, so.
I was getting started on this. Logan came home, didn't know what he wanted to eat, and I said, "Bro, let's go in on this."
Yeah.
He said, "All right." Pulled out another package of beef, rolled them up, seasoned them perfectly. I think.
Yeah, I think the only thing you had them good, but the only thing I had was the Parmesan cheese and the egg.
Mhm. I think honestly, if I was to do it over again,
Yeah.
I would let the meatball be a little more juicier.
Yeah. So I'd go breadcrumbs.
Yeah, breadcrumbs. Yeah. But anyway,
Well, then what was the meat there? Was that 90-10?
that was 90-10, baby.
If you want it juicy, you gotta go like 85-15, a little more fat.
80-20.
70-30. I like 50-50. All right, so you made the meatballs.
65.
Yeah, so I made the meatballs. We went and got some marinara sauce.
Good sauce.
Oh, good sauce. Nice and rich and dark. It's
Deep
a dark
red.
red.
It's a deep red. It's good.
And then we just made it, man.
Yeah,
just
so
put
we
it in.
took the
Just did
Rotello's bun, buttered inside with garlic salt, put the balls in there. We used a whole can of that marinara, the
Make that a
jar.
little bit slower for me, please.
Ooh, the whole jar.
Now say it 5 times fast.
Poured it. We pulled the whole jar.
Fast.
We poured it on there, and then the mozzarella cheese, baked
Melted
it,
on
toasted it. Ooh, it's good. I ate mine whole one. I was
I was
6
intermittent fasting that whole day. Then when I ate
What
it,
do you
I
think
had
those meatballs were?
32,000.
Do you think those were 2 inches in diameter?
Oh, at
Yeah.
least.
So they were big balls. It was a 6.
old balls.
It was a 6-ball
AC/DC song. Big
6-ball sandwich.
Yeah.
6-ball sandwich. So big sando.
So
Big
we're kind of wrapping up. Do we want to do a shout out session real quick?
So yeah, we're
And-
about to wrap up. We will we're gonna start the next pod with a little thing we like to call Sando Town, but that's for next time.
Okay.
So as of right now,
Tune in
we're gonna
next
give
week
some
for
shout
that
outs. Who
idea.
wants to go first?
shout out to Scotty.
Scotty.
All right,
you
you
and
give a little background on your shout out. Why
No,
are you
just
shouting? them
Scotty,
out?
just say Scotty.
Scotty.
Scotty
Scotty knows in
He
this
knows.
All right,
He
shout
knows.
out to Scotty.
Shout out.
You want Scotty too?
No.
Wags.
Parents for free snacks.
Yep.
Gotta love free snacks.
Come back.
Okay. Melissa, as always, I gotta shout out the Pops, my dad. They're building a nice little deck outside the house, and he's gonna get
Onto the new one.
yeah, like putting a roof over it so
Oh.
that he can sit out there because he's
Pergola.
gotten skin cancer so many times he can now be able to sit out there and enjoy the weather.
Nice.
All right, next.
Yeah. Brady and Dawson.
Mm-hmm.
Dawson's got a baseball season going right now, so good luck to that dude.
Boost to Austin.
Yeah. Turkey season's coming up, so
Oh.
shout out to the turkeys I'm gonna kill.
Oh, I'm gonna smoke them up.
So that's good.
Shout out to my brothers Brady and Connor. Seems every other week, and also shout out to Aldi's for having 35-cent avocados.
Oh yes.
Every week.
Every
I think he has one more.
So,
I'm
can I throw down a quick movie review?
Quick movie? review?
Yeah.
Sure.
I saw the movie
This week?
Us.
Oh,
I saw the movie Us.
no. No.
And it was,
I don't
you
want
know,
to
the
see
one
that.
with Jordan
Yeah.
Peele?
Yeah.
Good or no?
It was good. I predicted the ending. I think anybody could.
I think
Yeah.
Logan is officially in Jordan Peele's head because
I think I cracked him.
yeah.
But good.
Okay.
It was good.
Worth a watch.
Yeah, worth a watch.
You also watched the Stars.
Out of
Star
10.
is Born.
Out of 10.
Overhyped, but it was good.
I
Yeah,
thought it
maybe
I thought it was a bit over-
I agree.
I'm not.
overhyped. The
not
singing,
motivated.
It's good.
Singing was good.
best
Bradley
singing.
Cooper. Okay, that's just shout out. Shout out to Bradley Cooper for being able to sing. Well done.
Yeah.
On that.
He can sing.
But
At first, I thought High School Musical best, singing movie. No, Stars Born.
Okay.
So,
Well, not great.
What?
all right.
Go see Unplanned.
yeah, go see
Oh,
Unplanned
yeah.
Have you seen that yet?
movie. No, we're working on the funding part of it right now through the school, which is nice to get the school to fund it because it kind of goes against what colleges teach nowadays, which is pretty awful things that they teach.
Abortion's
So
bad.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh
Pro-life.
no.
We are pro-life in this house.
But yeah, so basically, yeah, that's it. One thing we have to say, we haven't done this on the last two, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up. Rat Pack 1255 period Wix site period ratpack.com/website. So RATPACK 1255 period WIXSITE period COM/website. WEBSITE.
Go subscribe.
You can subscribe there,
Send
and
us some questions.
you can send us questions, anything you'd like us to talk
Wait,
about.
didn't Scotty send in a question?
And
Did he?
Scotty
Did he?
sent questions.
I didn't get a
All right,
Oh,
that'll
he
have
did.
to be next week. Darn.
next
God.
time. Sorry.
I'm
Did he
sorry.
send
Sorry,
questions?
Scotty.
Yeah,
Don't
he
tell
did.
Scotty. Don't tell
We
Scotty.
won't. Yeah, don't
Scotty
tell.
doesn't know though.
Okay.
That's
One more week till
All right,
we
But-
peace.
listen to Scotty.
Peace. Have a good one.
signing out.
God bless.